If you've been following my channel, you probably have heard me rave a lot about The Watsons Go to Birmingham and how much I love that book and how I've been meaning to read this one ever since I've read that one. So really excited that I got this book. And the next thing that I got is, I have books everywhere, you guys. Jazz by Toni Morrison. So I didn't own this book, and I'm not actually that crazy about the cover of this book, but it'll do for now. I'm actually thinking about just taking the dust jacket off and just keeping the book the way that it is. But this is the 5th Toni Morrison novel that I own. I've never read this, and so I'm really excited to read it. I've been looking out for Tar Baby at the sales, and it is never there, and it's also never in any of my like local like Barnes and Nobles or anything either. I probably have to order it online, and I'm pretty like lazy about ordering stuff online. So anyways, but I got this. I also got, and I'm probably gonna say it wrong, I'm sorry, Chinua Achebe's Things Fall Apart. I meant to read this book in high school. It was a book that was assigned reading for some people, not me, from some other classmates, and they really, really liked it, and I kept saying I was going to read it, and I never got to it, so I saw a copy of it there, and I got it. So there's that. Then I got 2 Gabriel Garcia Marquez books. I got Love in a Time of Cholera, and there we go, whole book in there. And I also got The General in His Labyrinth, and I really like the cover on this one. So really excited to read those. I have been slowly working my way through 100 Years of Solitude. It is beautiful writing, but it's writing that you definitely have to take in like really slowly, because if you speed through it, you'll miss kind of the beauty in it. So I am excited to get through that and to try some of his other novels. So I got these 2 here. And then I got a mass market paperback of Cat's Eye by Margaret Atwood. I kind of wanted to keep mostly like trade paperbacks or hardcovers for my Atwood novels, but it was there. It was in good shape, and I figure if I don't like it, or if I really, really like it, then one day when I get more money, or if by chance I find a better copy of it at another library sale, I can just buy it and replace this one. But for now, I have this copy of it, and super excited to get to that one day. I have the Satanic Verses by Salman Rushdie. I have not read any of him. I own this, and I own, what do I own? Oh, Midnight's Children. And so I own this, and I own Midnight's Children. So one day I will get to Rushdie. I basically collect authors that I mean to read from the library book sale, with the hope that, you know, by stacking up a bunch of books that are by them, I will one day actually pick them up. So the next book that I got was Little Children by Tom Perrotta. I have heard a lot of good things about this. I've seen the movie and I loved it. I read his book, The Abstinence Teacher, and it was okay. It wasn't great, but I've heard a lot of good things about this, and I've been told that this is a lot better. So I will get to this at some point in life. This book, I call this book, I got this, I don't want to call it peer pressure. I don't know what you call it. It's more, what is the thing when you see something so many times over and over and over again that you decided you have to get it? You know, kind of like advertisements, but not really. I don't know. But I bought Lonesome Dove by Larry McMurtry because so many people that I follow on BookTube were reading this book. And so this is actually the best copy I could find. The spine of most of the copies are usually like falling to pieces. The spine on this is broken, which I can't blame the person from breaking it. This is such a huge chunker of a book. I probably would have broken the spine also. And so I am going to read this one day. Maybe not this year, because I plan on reading Moby Dick this year, but I do want to get to this. I've heard a lot of good things about it. So I have a copy of it whenever I decide I want to read it. And then I got The Hours by Michael Cunningham. This is another example of a book where I'm not super crazy about the cover, but I'll just replace it later if I find a better copy of it cheap, or if I really like the book so much that I feel like I want to splurge and buy a new copy of it. But now I have a copy that I can use and read whenever I want to. I've heard lots of good things about this book. It's one of my friends in real life's favorite books. So have this. Man, okay. I have 2 Daphne du Maurier books. I got the Glassblowers and Don't Look Now. And this is definitely me buying books because they were cheap. I got them for 10 cents. I would not have bought these otherwise. I really love Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier, though I did find out recently that she might have pulled a Shakespeare with the Rebecca and stolen it from a foreign writer. And yeah, so I don't know. I still haven't decided how to deal with the conscience, the kind of guilty conscience that book gives me, because I still really truly enjoy that book a lot. But yeah, I bought these. They were cheap and they look like they'll be simple fun reads. I have not heard anything about either of them, so I don't know. We'll see. This is a book. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is Red Harvest by Dashiell Hammett. He is a detective fiction writer. He started, pretty much was the creator of the Hard-Boiled Detective. And so I saw this, and like the books at the book sale were lined up like on the table, like their spines up like this. And so I saw it, I saw the title, I saw the author's name, and I picked the book up and I flipped it over and I read the back. And I was like, oh, I really want this. So I threw it in my bag and I didn't pay any attention to the cover. And so here's the cover, and I'm gonna try and get you in so you can see that. Chris Thurman, or I don't know what his last name is, but he wrote his name on the front of the book. Like, everybody knows you do not write your name on the front of the book. You write your name in the inside of the book. You never write your name on the cover. You do not do that. But Chris Thurman put his darn autograph on the front of this book. So if I like it, I'll have to replace it. But otherwise, I have a copy of this to read. I've never read a Dashiell Hammett book, and I've really been wanting to. So I have this now. Freaking Chris Thurman.